Battles with Spraggy would continue. I pick up ace-king offsuit onto the gun. I open to 15. Onto the gun +1 calls. Jeff Boski calls in middle position. Spraggy 3-bets to 70. Flatting and 4-betting are both reasonable. I don't love the idea of flatting and playing this out of position, especially since there are 2 other players behind me that will be getting a good price to also flat. Then I'd be playing a multi-way pot with 3 opponents having position on me. I 4-bet to 250. Onto the gun +1 folds. Jeff folds. I don't think Spraggy necessarily would have 3-bet light after I raised from early position. He apparently has something that he wants to see a flop with. He calls the 4-bet. He might have the same hand as me, or he could possibly have queens or jacks. There's some very small chance that he has aces and is trapping, but there aren't many combos of that left. The dealer puts out 5-3 deuce rainbow. We don't have a pair, but we have a gutter and 2 overs. I don't quite know what to do. I down bet to 175. This doesn't really accomplish a ton, except hopefully allow me to see a turn cheaper than if I checked and Spraggy bet. Spraggy doesn't want me to see a turn cheaply. He raises to 400. This is very annoying. It's only 225 more. Spraggy has about 550 behind. I consider shoving since we could be chopping. We're all up around 40% equity. I'm still not completely convinced that Spraggy doesn't have aces. If he does have aces and I jam, I'll be gifting him all of his chips back. I definitely don't want to do that. I call the 400. We're playing another huge pot together. The turn is the 7 of spades. We don't improve. I check. My hand is almost completely face up. If I had something like aces or kings, all my money would already be in the middle. Spraggy's a good player. He knows that I likely don't have a pair. He has one move, and he makes it.
I just feel like you have something so dumb here.
Well, you have ace king.
Alright, you have ace king as well?
You have ace king. I know you have ace king.
What do you have?
Huh?
What do you have?
That would ruin the game.
At this point, half the table has their phones out recording. This is Boski's camera angle. You can see the player next to Spraggy with her phone out. Next, brace your eyes for the 1-seats angle. Unfortunately, the lighting on it is way brighter, but it's the best view, mostly because you see 500 bitches in the 5-seat. I'm completely torn by the decision I'm facing. I don't want to call and lose, but what's worse would be if I fold and Spraggy shows me ace king or ace queen and I become the 501st bitch at this table.
Do the math, Brad. You used to be in a camera.
Did you just start a vlog?
The sick thing is, I could show you my hand and you still wouldn't know what to do.
Well, that's an interesting bit of information. That clearly rules out hands like aces, kings, ace king, and ace queen. He has to have a high pocket pair, and I'll still have 10 outs. Spraggy was chattering a lot, but then he seems to be at a loss for words once I guess his exact hand. We'll go back to Boski's angle for this.
I used to have jacks, queens? You have like queens?
Ding, ding, ding. Now that I know I'm at least not getting bluffed, I feel okay about letting it go.
Alright, man. You win. Nice hand, nice hand. Let's see it.
I couldn't possibly
Wow.
If I show you, it would ruin it.
I guess you had something too good, huh? You had something too good to show. That's the problem.
Spraggy would later confirm that he had queens. He was right that he could have turned his hand face up and I wouldn't have known what to do. That's because I was getting 3.4 to 1 on a call, and that's the exact price that I need to break even given the fact that I had 10 outs with 1 card to come. In my mind, it was best not to give Spraggy a chance to win all his chips back though, which would have been the outcome almost 80% of the time.